Hey guys, it's me, Darcy, joined by Kris.
Hello.
Here's Kris.
Yeah, today at least, maybe. Am I?
Yes.
Shit.
I will murder you. And welcome back to the Unnamed podcast, the podcast where we sit here for roughly an hour-ish and talk rubbish.
Hey, I just noticed you cleaned that up.
Yeah, I put a new one down. It's got something on it. The week in review. Some stuff happened. Some other stuff happened.
Indeed, some stuff did happen.
I didn't do anything that I had planned to do this week, so there's that. That's always a negative.
Same here.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And other than that, I got a year older today, which is fun.
Or 2 days ago from when you're watching this.
Yes, but when we're recording this, it's my birthday. But also, congratulations, Darcy. Not another year without dying.
It's a plus.
I must be doing something right somewhere.
I mean, I made it a year without
Oh, yeah,
dying.
right, that's right. But will you make it to the next birthday?
We'll have to wait and see.
You better, because I'm pretty sure that's like 9 days before we go to the snow.
It is. It indeed is, just before we go.
9 days before we go to the snow.
Hey, look,
Which is now booked, which is something that wasn't in all of our snow talk. There was no bookings done, but now we have. Darcy dropped some cash on that one.
Yes, but on the upside, if it does happen just before we go, it'll still be paid for.
Yes, true.
So you and Jordan still get to go.
Yes. Although it might put a dampener on the mood.
It's just a slight one.
Yes. So, welcome to a very odd podcast where Kris has to be nice to me. Ha ha ha.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I said that, and it's like, it's just not. Kris doesn't have to be nice to me. Kris is just incapable of being mean to me. Because for Kris to be mean to me, I have to care about Kris's opinion.
Yep.
No, it's pretty funny.
It is.
Oh, man. Getting old sucks.
I know, right?
Yeah. You can't breathe.
Yeah.
You can't exercise.
Hey, I can exercise.
You get older. Oh my god, I'm so full from dinner. That's like, I'm in a lethargic mood. We just ate dinner and I'm fucked. Like, I'm just like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
That's fair.
Oh, it's just food, man. Food is filling.
You'd hope so.
Oh, now I'm sitting here drinking Star Wars.
Yep, gotta drink that Star Wars. I'm drinking this.
That's iced tea.
No sponsorship, so we're not showing it.
Iced tea. Yeah, okay. This is totally got nothing to do with anything. It's just I was drinking iced tea this morning.
Yep.
When I said I was drinking iced tea this morning, I had like 4 or 5 mouthfuls of it, and I went, I don't want to drink this anymore. It tasted really bad. It was peach as well.
Oh.
And I was just like, kind of like...
I suppose you do occasionally get the odd one.
It was just like the peach flavour was like there, but like back. It's really weird. It's weird to say, but it's like you drink it and it'd be like there's no iced tea flavour, right? So there's no tea flavour. And as someone who like actually drinks like just tea, I was like, okay, so there's no tea flavour. And then it was like this weird kind of like chemically flavour, and then like weak peach. So it was like a 3 flavour mouthful, and you're like, okay, there's no tea. It tastes like weird and flat, like chemically flat.
Yeah.
Not like flat, like just like it's like they put something in here to dull the flavour.
Okay.
And then it was like, it's almost like you said when you were drinking that vanilla Coke, old vanilla. So it's like the vanilla flavour's gone, and it's like you can sort of tell the vanilla flavour was supposed to be there. Well, it was like that for the peach, and I was like, so it tastes like not tea, flat, old peach.
Speaking of which, every time I go into Drake's recently, they don't have passion fruit.
No, they don't. I mean, fucking selling out.
Get it from anywhere else, and everywhere else has it. Just they don't.
Yeah. Mum and Dad bought me some the other day, and I drank all of it. Like when I said the other day, they bought it Friday. It's Wednesday. I've drunken it all. That was like 9-10 litres of it.
Okay, shit. Okay, yeah.
Drink that stuff like it's gone out of fashion.
I don't go through it that fast.
I do. I can drink like 2 of them a day.
Like, I tend to just go with
That
like
bin wasn't full
when
on Friday.
True. See, my thing is more so I have it when I just want a bit of flavour. Otherwise, it's water. Except for Monday nights.
I'm an iced tea main. Iced tea main.
Monday nights when we go to trivia.
Iced tea main.
Alcohol.
Iced tea main. Like, I drink so much iced tea, it's not funny. And then I only drink water when I'm working out.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Or when I'm working.
I honestly don't know how you do it.
But I only drink water when I'm working out.
Yeah, so it's like just about every time I'm here, it's like I just about never see you drink water.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's bad.
Yeah, no, it's...
No, it's because I, like, literally... I drink water mostly at night.
Okay.
Like, I will go and guzzle fuck tons of water at night time. And milk.
Fair.
Water and milk. That's my nighttime drinking habits.
Yeah, no,
Or
I'm
if
always
it's
going to have
cold,
water.
hot chocolate.
That's fair.
Or if it's really cold, noodles and hot chocolate.
Ooh.
Which
yeah.
is not a drink.
It's not. It's not, but it sounds good.
Just like some fucking beef 2-minute noodles and my special fucking hot chocolate cup that doesn't have a handle, so it's like you wrap both your hands around it. It's like, yeah.
I should get the one with the handles on the inside. Yeah, no, they made a cup like that as a joke.
Have you seen the cat cup?
The cat cup.
Yeah, so it's like a cup, right?
Yeah.
With a cup. But then it's got 2 cat ears,
okay.
right?
Oh,
So on
when
the
you
edge-
drink it, it'll poke you in
when
the
the
eyes.
edge, on the edge of the cup. So you can't drink it this way because it'll spill because the cat ears have to go in your mouth then. But if you turn it around, then the cat ears poke you in the eye. It's a brilliant cup.
That's fantastic.
If you know someone who likes cats, give them that. And they will hate you.
And then set up a camera for the first time they drink out of it, especially if they're not smart.
I made you a coffee. Oh, thanks. Ah, my eyes!
Oh, nice. I got to do it the other way. Ah, not my chest.
Cake up, cake. I love that because it's like, this is the ultimate gift for a cat lover to show them how much you dislike them.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure it out, because even if you turned it on its side, well, in which case you're not using the handle, so it's kind of, that's pointless of being there.
No,
You're still going to poke yourself in the eye. At least, but it's just one eye this time.
No, I don't. The people who made that cup, I don't think ever thought about the...
Actually using it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
They're just like, people like cats. If we make our mug into a cat, people will like it.
Yeah,
How'd that go for you?
now they've just got a whole bunch of unused mugs.
Company that apparently likes poking people in the eyes. No, that's one of my favorite things, because it's just so stupid, and I love stupid shit.
Yeah, that's true.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, no, like so you know, like the Japanese like little teacups that they have, where they're just like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I just like one of those.
But bigger.
No, something about yay big. So I suppose we're drinking hot chocolate because I don't want to get fat.
But do you hold it the way they do?
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I hold it like this and drink. Yeah, because it's cold. So I use my hand. I use the cup to warm my fingers.
No, that's fair. I'm just generally not in an area where my fingers get cold.
No, you're not.
No. Having said that, I still didn't use my aircon that much through it.
I've been using it like non-stop for the last couple of days.
So have I.
Because it's been fucking shit. Although not down here. I only just put the aircon on earlier because I was like, yeah,
No, it is on.
that should like...
Because it was warm in here.
When you close up something, you lose any airflow, so you should probably put something on to keep it cool.
True, yes.
And stop it from smelling.
Yeah.
That was the unfortunate truth about college. We would get a bunch of guys in a room, no matter what size the room, they didn't have great ventilation.
No.
And like then someone would open the door and be like, oh, this room smells like dude. And you're like, yes, it does.
And it makes a lot of sense, but...
Yeah, and like, I'm like
something.
people are like, oh yeah, small rooms. Yeah, okay, yeah, occasionally small rooms. But also more often than not, big rooms. It doesn't really matter. Like you get like 3 or 4 sweaty guys in something because there's no airflow because you've closed the doors for other people's convenience because other people don't want to hear screaming and yelling.
Yeah, they can still hear it though.
Board games.
Yes.
So
Board games.
you close the door so that at least it's somewhat quiet. Quieter.
Well, yeah.
And they don't hear all the fiduciaries of you guys being like,
That is a sound we indeed make while playing board games every so often.
I'm gonna do this and this and this, and I roll 25 fucking dice. Why are you rolling 25 fucking dice? Because I said I'm rolling 25 fucking dice. Darcy, this game only uses 1 dice. Shut the fuck up, I'm rolling 25
I need
fucking
25.
dice.
And then I will pick the lowest. That doesn't make sense.
Alright, so my character has a rule which says I'm allowed to roll 57 dice and I get to choose whichever fucking one I want. Is this just so you get the number you want? Yes, yes.
Yes, indeed it is.
I'm glad that we're all on the fucking same page here. Let's get to work. Someone find me 57 dice. Actually, we'll probably had 57 dice. Something in my mind, I just thought, you know how like teachers get those giant tubs, like it's like the round tub with the scroll lid.
Oh yeah,
like,
they don't cost a lot.
just a fuck ton of D6s in it.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. They don't cost a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Will had one of those. And he was just like, I have all the dice. And we're like, yes.
Which made it easier to do that test of yours.
What?
When you kept rolling D6s.
I was rolling D6s.
Yeah,
Fuck, I am getting old.
to find out how many times or how many dice you should roll for D&D. I think you worked it out to be 7, wasn't it?
I think it's for D&D.
When setting up your character.
I think it's 5 dice.
Oh, that's right, because you only roll 3, so you said 5.
Yeah, so you roll 5 dice per thing because that way you're bound to be more middle than. Because the whole thing with like they go like, oh, roll 4 dice. They say 4 because then you get 1 and you remove 1. However, if you roll 5, it doesn't actually change that much. I think like we did when we did the maths, because we're nerds and we do the maths. It was like on average you are plus or minus 1 if you rolled 5 dice over 4 dice. However, we believed it gave you more freedom to make your character as you wish, because you would have mostly middle, generally 1 high, generally 1 low. Whereas the D4 rolling, when we were testing that, was generally
D6
middle with 4. Sorry, D6 times 4, was normally middling character, 1 bad. Which is so it's like,
and you'd get the rare occasion where you get a lot of high.
Yeah, and you,
I think in my last one I got a lot of high.
That's more common with the that situation runs into it more, but so does the situation of having lower dice.
Yeah,
because the thing is, people go like, oh, 5 dice, so you got too many. You're gonna get high numbers, but the whole thing is, you're not gonna get high numbers. You're gonna get average numbers.
Yeah, you're gonna get more of a mixture.
And we also talked about how D&D works, and it's like 10, having a stat of 10 is pretty much average person.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a 10, which is 0, that's plus nothing.
Yep.
Or 11, you are literally worse than an average person at that skill. Yes. And we're like, that's pretty bad, considering you're supposed to be an awesome hero.
And unfortunately, you tend to have at least 1 minus.
Exactly. So that's why we played around with it. And as I said, we tried it at 7. That didn't work. That's far too high. Everyone gets like fucking
high rolls,
20s.
Yeah.
Even if you're only taking 3, but 5 is a number that works. 5 is a good solid number because you get to remove 2, but so that generally gets you're not keeping any 1s. Is the general.
Yeah.
You can the likelihood of rolling more than 2 1s out of 5 dice is crazy. True. And not having any 1s is fundamental for trying to score a middling character. If you roll 1s while you're rolling a D&D character, you're guaranteed to fucking suck at something.
Yes.
The other thing that we did that D&D's rules I don't think we're supposed to was that, I'm going to put that down because I'll cut myself again. Fuck. Yeah, so that, and I cut my finger the other night.
Oh, there you go.
It's kind of sharp.
Yeah.
And I cut my finger in the stupidest way. I had it out in this hand, and I went, oh, let me move that, and I must have been holding it like this because I picked it up. Like, I wasn't even playing with it. I was just holding my knife in my hand because I picked it up to move something, and I went, oh, and I think this fucking cable was there, and then I went, fuck that. Oh, fuck. Fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like the other thing we do, because like I'm pretty sure D&D's rules for rolling character stats is you pick the stat you're gonna go, and then you roll. And we were like, no.
Roll them all first, pick it later.
Roll your numbers, get your numbers, then use the numbers that you have to build the character that you want.
Yeah.
So it's like for me,
That's how I've always done it as well.
One of my high stats was always charisma because I'm a charisma character. So I would generally use one of my highest on charisma.
Because I think I went highest for strength last time, but that's because I was going for a barbarian. So
Dex charisma.
Yeah,
because I like
still good.
The least fucking charming one.
Which makes sense. I think I only
Just
had...
in case you're wondering, I didn't say least charming, I said leith.
Yes.
Means cat-like.
Yeah. But I think last time I did it, all of mine were... I got a few plus... Like 1 plus 4? 2 plus 2s. 1 average, 1 below.
Yep, and that's the thing, like...
Yep.
That's... in the 4 dice system, that's an incredibly powerful character.
I might be able to tell you exactly what it was.
But
it's still on here.
More importantly, like, yeah. Because there's another game, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like a role-playing tabletop game set in the 40k universe. You know what that is, don't you? No, of course you don't know. Look, I'm talking to.
Wow.
Okay, Kris, what is 40k?
I don't know.
40k is Warhammer.
That's right,
Space Marines and
yeah.
all that kind of crap.
Okay, so...
And the thing was, this game...
Oh, actually, I didn't have the 1 below. I had a 3, 2 2s, 2 1 plus 1s, and 1 0.
Yeah. So that's incredibly fortunate for a 4 dice roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is not at all normal. And that's the problem. Like, that's why we like the dice rolling, because it's a little bit more realistic than the other ways of setting it, which is like, here are numbers you can use. And it's like one of those numbers is like a +2. All the rest of them, no, I think one of them is a +1. And the rest of them are like fucking shit. Because I think in this one, they're like, a +1, a +1. No, a +1, and then I think it's like 11, 11, 10, 10, 8. And I was like, oh, why are you giving me those numbers? It's like, yeah, but one of those is ready to go up. And it's like, yes, but it won't. Because most people don't get experience until at least their 4th fucking game of this shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we...
it depends on how you play it. Because if you get milestones, you get experience every time.
We homebrewed the shit out of it.
Okay.
We used D&D as a starting point, and then now let's make a fucking fun game.
Yeah, and that's a good way to do it.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's this other one set in 40k, right? And it's like you roll dice to make a character, and it's kind of, it is literally designed for your character to die.
Oh, yes.
And then you replace, then you replace. So you're not supposed to care about your numbers. And we played that for a little bit with a really strict dungeon master. That's what I was telling you about, where like on the last game, I just went stupid, but every single thing that I said I was doing, I was rolling like 20s for.
Yeah.
So he couldn't take him off me.
Yeah.
Because I was just rolling nat 20s, nat 20, nat 20. And he's like, this is not how the game's supposed to go. And I was like, yeah, but my nat 20 says, fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck. So, yeah, in that one, it's like, oh yeah, you make a character, the character dies, you just make another character up. And we were just kind of like, that's a terrible way to play a role-playing game. Because part of a role-playing game is that you're supposed to care about your character. You're supposed to become them, and if your character is just so much cannon fodder, it's like, yeah, but that's the world the game's in. It's like, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, grimdark is grimdark, but fucking... Isn't the point trying to keep your character alive in this grimdark thing?
No, I would think so.
And, you know, fucking aces to Darcy.
For rolling d20s all the time?
Yeah. Dude, it was just like, we were like, okay, this is the last time we're playing it. We are going on the kamikaze run. All of us are going to die. Like, one of the guys summons a demon. One of the guys literally just starts shooting everyone in the middle of the thing. And me, I'm just like, and all of this started because he fucking took something that again, natural charisma, D20, thank you, that he was like, I'm like, I want to get the most powerful weapon this motherfucker's got. And he's like, his powerful weapon's this. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go in there and say that the boss told him I was to have that. He went, the only way you can get away with this is if it's a D20. If it's anything under a fucking 15, you're going to get punished. And I was like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like, so 15 or over, I don't get punished. Under 15, you're gonna take some of my fucking useless shit off me anyway. I'm like,
Yeah.
20, I get the most powerful weapon you've thought of for this mission.
Yeah.
D20. Get it. I'm like, rock up to the other guys. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I show them my fucking... I don't even remember what the weapon was. I think it was a power sword or some shit. If you know Grimdark, you know that. Sorry, 40k. You know 40k, you know what a power sword is. And they're like, oh, awesome. So we've got this tank, a power sword, we're about to leave, and then the DM like came up with a way to take it off me. And we just went, fuck that. And we rebelled.
Which
and then we came back. And we was like, so we went, we rebelled, like literally, like, cause he's like, they take it off you, and I'm like, okay, then I get down and I fucking shoot that motherfucker. And he's like, wait, what? You can't do that. And I was like,
I'm doing it.
that's what I'm fucking doing. I rolled, and I got fucking lit up by like machine guns. I was almost dead, and everyone like fucking saved my ass because I was like, fuck it, yeah, we're avenging you, Darcy. We're avenging you and your sword. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then we went back with our tank and just fucked up everyone, mainly ourselves. We fucked up ourselves by summoning a demon and starting a fight with an army. And
you just had a demon there.
Yeah, but the demon was trying to kill us as well.
Yeah, no, I'm aware, but if you hid well enough, it's going after them first.
No, because the person who summoned the demon had a direct link to the demon, so the demon knew exactly where they were.
Okay, so you ditch him.
So, we summoned a demon, which fucked us.
Yes.
We destroyed our tank, which fucked us.
Yeah.
We had a cunning plan to blow up our tank right in front of them, which would throw them off, and that failed.
How did that fail?
Because we accidentally blew up our tank and it did no damage to anything else.
How did it do no damage to anything else?
Because we suck.
Holy shit.
One of the other guys went on a murderous, as I said, he just walked into the officers' area and started shooting at them with fucking high-powered weaponry.
Yep.
Two dudes went to, the dude that summoned the demon and his supporter, who wasn't his supporter, who was actually our leader, went and he tried to tried to destroy their vehicles by summoning a demon, but then the summoning the demon went wrong. They summoned too powerful of a demon.
Jesus Christ.
And then tried to hide from it by hiding under all the tanks, while all these guys were like, well, look, it was anarchy. And Darcy, what did Darcy do? I went to the went to the hospital to get some medicine because I was still full of holes.
Fair.
We didn't have our medic when we left.
Okay, fair.
I went to the cantina to get drunk, and I stole a spaceship.
Hell yeah.
And at the end of that, well, everyone else was dead, and he was like, I'm like, I leave. And he was like, you can't leave. I'm like, I've got a pilot and a spaceship. I'm out of here. And he was like, got to roll a 20. And everyone's just like, come on, Darcy, roll this 20. Be the one who survives. We went crazy. We rebelled. Be the one that survives. Make this worth it by not getting fucked up. And it was like, boom, and we're like, bam, win the game. Win the game. It was just like 20. We're like, woo!
Fuck yeah.
And everyone's just like, yeah, we fucking did it. Suck it, DM. You can't control us. Yeah, most of us are dead, but one of us was a legend.
Yep.
One of us came in here with the worst plan.
You know what the worst part is? You're the one that ended up being that legend.
Yes.
And that definitely went to your fucking head.
Didn't go to my head.
Didn't it?
No.
Oh, that's right. Nothing really goes to your head because it's already there.
Exactly. The reason that I could do that was because I'm so good.
See?
No, but it was hilarious because it was just like everyone else went in there with plans like, Darcy, what's your plan? I'm like, I'm going to go get us the spaceship and the pilot. I had the worst charisma out of all of us. Because I was the stormtrooper-esque type person, kicking down doors and blasting people in the face.
Solid.
And I was like, yeah, no, you guys, fucking our most charismatic person. We're like, you go and you destroy the tanks. And I was like, and I will take care of the rest. And they're like, okay. I don't know why that was the plan. I'm thinking our planning failed. But it was... maybe something in our planning didn't fail, and once the tank blew, I can't remember, it was so long ago, it was like 6 years ago now. But whatever happened was, I think after the tank blowing up failed, we just started winging it, and apparently I'm the best at that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because I think our plan was originally to stay as a group so that we had strength, safety in numbers, but then we just all ended up by ourselves. Except for the two being chased by demons.
Whereas I try to be unpredictable.
Yeah.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah, it can be fun, but it's also fun to make a plan. And then when that plan fails, just be like, oh,
especially while we're playing DMZ. It's good to be unpredictable.
Scatter.
Scare the shit out of him occasionally. Just, was that you that jumped through a window? Yes. Yes, it was.
No, that's just because when I'm like in DMZ, right? DMZ, what Kris is talking about is I literally carry a sniper rifle because I like to kill people from a distance, generally before they've ever seen me. So when I'm walking around in a building where my sniper rifle is worse than useless, and my other weapon is my fucking fists,
Yep.
and then I hear a bunch of windows breaking, I'm like, are we being shot at? Is someone else in this building? No, it's Kris diving through fucking windows.
It's fun to dive through windows.
It's just like I'm like, close the door so that no one smash. There's a window. Someone's going to see a broken window and be like, okay, there's people in that building.
Not necessarily. Could have been an enemy inside the building shooting up.
Fuck. No.
You know, I have a habit of that. Or the other day when we started a match, it's like, okay, before you shoot, as I start shooting.
Yeah.
I was lining that up while that counter was going down.
Honestly, I'm surprised sometimes that when you start shooting, we don't then get like all 10 guys standing in front of us to turn and shoot us with their
Look, I'm surprised none of them turned.
Yes.
I use an LMG and it's one of the loudest ones without a muzzle.
Yeah.
It's legitimately...
Look.
I shoot the one in front of me, the dude that's right there does nothing, and the one that's off in the distance just stands there and says, oh, that was a loud sound. What the fuck?
I have a simple strategy in life, and that is always go in with a plan, but be prepared for that plan to fail, because it's probably going to fail. And when it does fail, be ready to improvise like nobody's business.
And in DMZ with me, yeah, it's going to fail.
Yeah. It was like that one where I was like, okay, we got to get in fast, get out. And we got in, and then it was like, Kris, we've got 1 minute to get the fuck out of this place.
That wasn't even my fault.
What happened to all of our time?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's when we were doing the embassy, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I was like, don't worry, there was no helicopter. I was so sad. Yeah. But yeah, no, so yeah, DMZ. Kris has caught the bug. He's caught the bug.
It's more so something mind-numbing.
He's caught the bug.
Like, I really want to play a story-based game, but I keep zoning out. So story-based games are not a good idea right now.
He's caught the bug. No, see, that's like me with Rainbow Six Siege. I haven't played it in so long.
Yeah.
But when I get back and I'm like actually in a groove and I'm doing well and not being murdered every fucking 5 seconds,
yeah,
I can then just shut down and play. And it's like, hey Darcy, what have you been playing this year? Play Rainbow Six Siege. Anything else? No. I played a lot of Siege. Why? Because I'm good at it.
Yep. No, once things become mind-numbing, they're just... I can do whatever else in the background and just keep playing.
Oh yeah, well that's what I do. That's 100% what I do.
Yeah. But if I'm playing a story-based game, it's like I don't want to be doing anything else.
I do that for half-hour stints when I'm lying in bed. I go in, put my Switch in the slot up in my bedroom, turn it on, play for about half an hour, then fall asleep. And it's like
Works.
because I'm just dedicating 100% to that. Whereas like when I'm down here, it's like
I'm finding that I just keep falling asleep with YouTube. When I was looking through the history just before, there was about 5 videos in a row that I'm like, I've never seen these.
Dude, I have been on a... Well, I'm always on. I just generally watch Simon Whistler.
Maybe we should turn some of that on.
Because, I'm a dude and dudes love facts.
Dudes love facts. Are you a dude? Do you love facts? Put it in the comments. Pretty sure we said that in the fucking last one too.
Oh, it's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard anyone say. Dudes love facts. Are you a dude? But yeah, no, fucking.
It's still gold.
Oh, it's brilliant. But yeah, I watch like honestly, as far as YouTube's concerned, I watch like 4 things on YouTube.
Yeah.
Simon Whistler, like just anything he makes.
Historical stuff.
Yeah, I watch a lot of like fact stuff because I'm a dude.
And you love facts.
I watch Legal Eagle because that's got some good fucking. It's got some interesting lawyer takes in it.
Okay.
If you actually care about law, you know, it's all American law. But if you care about someone actually explaining to you what the law means, then it's a very good one.
Yeah.
And yeah, then it's like firearm shit because whilst I don't love guns, I do find them fascinating.
Fair.
It's like, oh yeah, this is some information about this old gun. See an arsenal for gun weapons. Great shows if you're interested in that kind of shit. It's like, I've been watching a lot of See an Arsenal because they're long videos. It's like an hour about a gun, and they're just talking like about the history of it. And you're just like, yep, I'm just gonna tune out and listen to this.
Yeah, I've been going for long videos. That way, I don't have to pick another one.
It's like my thing, right? And it's crazy because YouTube hates it. It's exactly what we do on YouTube. We make longer videos. Like, I think half an hour is the smallest. Like, 25 minutes, half an hour is the smallest video I want. Because anything less than that, I'm wasting your fucking time. You know? Hey, you want to watch us do something for 15 fucking minutes? No, I don't.
No. So it's like sometimes I chuck something like that on.
You want to chuck something on that's for an hour where you don't have to pay attention? It's just two idiots fucking talking. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
We're background noise. We understand that. We're not mad about that.
Yeah,
It's just what we are. And it's, you know, that's the best part about it.
Background noise.
You chuck it on in
you
the back.
occasionally hear something funny.
Yeah, occasionally
Maybe.
you hear something that piques your interest, so you look at it and you go, oh, cool, sweet.
Cool. Look away again.
Go back to the
That's
background.
fine.
So yeah, that's why my watching habits is like just so much the same. Because it's just fucking like I watch something and it's like, yeah, like I chuck something on in the background so that it's in the background while I'm doing other shit. And as I said, like that is my YouTube watching whole thing, except for occasional music stuff. Like occasionally I'll watch someone reacting to music, just like someone who's like in the music industry.
Yeah, no, I have.
Talking about like what someone's doing in a song and shit.
I've been known to watch some of that occasionally.
But I actually do pay attention to that, but mainly because it's the music video that I'm paying attention to.
I've actually been watching some dude, like, he goes on Omegle and just, like, plays guitar.
Yeah.
He's really fucking good at it.
Awesome. No, but, like, yeah, other than that, like, all of my YouTube watching is, like, background noise.
Yeah.
Which is why I want stuff that is, one, sort of interesting. Two, is less about the whole, like, clickbait shit. Like, click. Hey, look at me, I'm here, I'm yelling, I'm screaming, hey, how's it going? Hey. Fuck that shit. Fuck it all.
Yeah.
It's like, I want something that's in the background that's relatively interesting, so, like, if I'm, like, sitting here, because I'm sitting here with fucking headphones on, but I'm still fucking listening to it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I roll. Which is also why I watch things like the Top Gear, and Top Gear and fucking the Grand Tour and shit, because, like, yeah, I like cars.
Yep.
I like cars. I like cars in the way that I like cars. I don't like working on cars. I think it's awesome to have a really cool car, not have a car that you spend every weekend fixing.
Yeah.
Because I like cars. Look, I'm putting in a new diff. Go fuck yourself. You like wasting time.
Yeah. I mean, I've worked on cars before, but that was like my first car.
You're the worst. You know who works on cars? Mechanics.
That's true. It's true.
You know why mechanics work on cars? Because they're professionals.
They are, but it's not hard to change a starter motor. Well, now it is. It wasn't before.
No, as I said, my whole thing is, okay, right. If someone's fucking running cables through my house, they better be a fucking electrician.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm not
100%.
doing that, and I treat my car the same. If someone's doing work on my car, that's not me, because I fucking don't know what I'm doing.
Well, unless of course you need to change a light bulb, in which case it's not hard. Well, used to not be hard.
No.
Yeah. Now I won't even change the fucking light bulbs in my car. And we've discussed this. Because I can't be bothered to fucking take the bumper off to get to one of the lights.
Yeah, see,
and to get to a different one, go in through the wheel well. It's fucked.
That's called poor design.
It is. But it's becoming more common with a lot of cars. I'm like, that's bullshit.
But yes, as I said, like, yeah, so, like, pretty much all my YouTube watching is background noise. So it's like, Yeah, I want something that's interesting, something that's not fucking look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah.
And that is what I hope to be. You know, I don't want to be like, hey, watch me for 15 minutes while I go radical and say fucking the catchword of the week and put together a montage full of fucking crazy bright colours. I'm like, my thing is like, hey, sit down with me for an hour, let me be your companion while you do other shit, and I'll just be the droning on in the background.
It's like with
occasionally something funny might happen. You might go, yeah, let me just check that. That was pretty good. Okay.
It's like with Super Bunny Man, you don't have to start paying attention until we start going insane.
Generally, that's the noise you hear. It's like, oh wait, something interesting just happened.
Something interesting happened. It's us going insane.
No, but as I said, like the whole thing is like, you know, I think it's an interesting thing because, like, you know, you got the people who are like, yeah, it's all about looking at me, noticing me, watching me. Got to have you there got to have your attention for the amount of your attention you can give, which according to YouTube is about 15 minutes. That's
roughly.
That's what human attention span has become. So great.
Well, actually, they're going to a lot of shorts as well, which means
20 seconds.
20 seconds,
dude. Fuck, I am that is seriously. That's what scares me about TikTok and fucking Vine beforehand. It was like literally, hey guys, guess what? We are trying to make your attention span 20 fucking seconds or less.
Yeah, no.
And it's like, what? And then on the opposite side of that, which I find fucking crazy, if you got movies that are like, average movie now, 3 hours. And it's like, oh, so my attention span is 20 seconds, but you want me to sit through a fucking 3-hour movie?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. See, my thing is, I have a decent attention span. Like, not at the moment, but usually I do. Usually I do.
Lies. All lies.
Well, usually I can sit there for like 8 hours straight just playing the same game. And nothing else.
Is that impressive?
No.
So is that impressive?
No, it's just saying I have
Kris,
a decent attention
span. I was doing the same fight for fucking 8 hours.
No,
over 3 days.
It was only 4 hours.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, no, that was that was Final Fantasy 15 trying to beat the Adamantoise. Yeah, 4 hours.
So I'll be playing a game and I'm like, oh, I'm super tired, I gotta go to bed. Go to bed, come back, middle of a fight, let's get back into it.
Well, that one you could do, but it was still screwed because I didn't notice that I was there. Like, I think Dad popped his head in and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, just finish off this fight, it'll be out soon. I didn't realise I'd been in the fight for 2 hours.
Liar.
I hadn't. And then I spent another 2 hours.
No, but like, yeah, as I said, like, my whole thing is like, you know.
And that was one run. That wasn't dying either. That was just one run.
Yeah.
It was fucked.
No, I just, yeah, as I said, like, my whole thing is like, I just feel like, you know, if you're gonna bother putting something out there, you should at least bother putting something out there that is worth the time. It's like, you know, like, something I hate is when you click on a video and it's like, yeah, this is a 3-minute fucking video, and you're like, I'm really interested in the subject that this is talking about, but it's literally going to be over in 3 minutes by the time.
So it's not worth talking about it? It's legitimate. If you're going to talk about it, something for 3 minutes, don't.
It's like, here's a brief overview, and it's like, fuck off.
But
you're like, okay, put that on to play. If you don't look at the time, you're like, put that on to play, and while that's happening, let me go check what I'm doing over here, and then it's over, and you're like, the fuck? The fuck? I didn't learn anything.
Yeah, no, nothing.
I didn't learn anything. I wasn't entertained. I fucking barely got on to doing other stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, and my background noise is fucking gone.
The shorter videos that I watch is like, sometimes I watch a 15-minute video, but it's like, some of those drag because they're not great, and I'm just like, why the fuck did I put this on again? And then I put it on something that's like an hour long, and it's like feels just as long as the 15-minute video. It's like,
the thing with like, and I don't know, it's kind of what I come back to. Like, the thing with an hour long video is you've got peaks and dips, don't you? You do. You go, okay, this was really funny. oh, this is average, I can go about doing my business. Like, well, I used to watch Achievement Hunter Minecraft videos all the time. But then they started shortening the Minecraft videos, and I was just kind of like, I feel like I've lost some of the value of these Minecraft videos just because like they all used to be like an hour, or
because they were doing like challenges and all that.
Yeah,
shit
there was a point where like every Minecraft video was like about an hour, and you're like, awesome, about an hour. People I find entertaining, they're on. Every second isn't going to be fucking gold.
No,
but there's going to be highs. They're going to hit something that is pure fucking gold. There's going to be lows where they're just not funny. There's most of it's going to be middle where it's like, people I enjoy listening to talking shit while I do other shit. Excellent background noise, and it's about an hour. Sure. And then they start making these new ones, and like, you know, a few of them were an hour, and I was like, yeah, this is all good. And then like I started noticing that like they were dropping down to like half hours, and I was like, okay,
it's not bad,
it's not terrible,
yeah,
but it was definitely a downwards trend because it was like, well, it's half the time, so logically speaking, there's half the good parts, half the bad parts, and less time with that background noise that I was chasing. So I was just like, it's just kind of like a downside, and I was just like, And the thing is, like, okay, yeah, that's what the YouTube algorithm likes, but I don't know. See, and the other thing is, I hate filming. Like, God, filming a half-hour video fucking sucks because it's like, you do all the setup, you film. And then you're like, oh shit, we're out of time. You know, we're done. We've hit that half-hour point.
Yeah,
we've still got a bit to do. Oh fuck it.
It's like even when we were doing the house flipper, it's like, oh shit, we gave an hour, and even then it was like, oh shit, I wanted to do more.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
but like,
it is like that, but it's less like that because it's more just like, for all the hassle that it is to get me and Kris together to do a film because we both have jobs, to then be like, we're doing a half-hour film is kind of like, oh shit, we just wasted our time.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like we literally wasted our time.
Anyway,
Shay just sent me happy birthday.
Oh man, that's Jesus.
I saw him this morning. He tortured me.
And now he says it.
Well, man, just so when you can't feel your arms tomorrow, happy birthday, bro. Fucking Shane. What a legend.
That's gold.
Got to say him back. Thanks, brah. Oh, thanks, brah. I was trying to back happy birthday.
Oh shit, that's gold. That is gold.
No, he's a legend.
He is
Love
good
that
value.
kid.
He's good value.
Love that kid. But yeah, no, so, you know, that's just my feelings on those shorter videos, because I'm like, you know, especially if it's like someone you enjoy listening to, like for me that's Whistle Boy, Fat Boy, the knobhead.
Yeah.
Like, he's really good at what he does, and so I just like having him in the background. And like when you get that that 20-minute video, it's just like, oh, it's my pleasant background noise is gone.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like I've got it set to keep going.
Yeah.
But then it just
changes.
With what's
that's
happening.
my issue.
And I think
is
it's
that
how
the autoplay will sometimes just play something that's weird, random shit.
Yes. Like
And it's like, hang on, how the fuck did I end up on this? I don't like this. Fuck. Why is this in Spanish?
Like as I said before, when I was going through the history, I'm like, apparently I watched a 2-hour video of people I've never seen in my life. I obviously just fell asleep. And
you even watch our videos, and you're in them. That'd be good watch time.
I chuck them on. Again, they're just background noise.
Chris chucks them on when he's in the shower, and his phone's downstairs.
I chuck it on the TV, actually.
And he's in the shower, so he doesn't have to watch it.
Actually, there was a video the other day, and I was like, again, background noise, I was doing something, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go to the toilet. I ain't pausing it, just walked off.
This kid.
Yeah.
No, I do exactly the same. If it's a video that I've watched before and it's just like on the next, like it was the next one I clicked, and I'm like, oh no, I've seen this before, and I'll just walk off. Or if it's if it's one of like the fucking repeats. I have watched the entire Grand Tour twice this week.
Fuck.
Because I've just been like, I want background noise. And it's like I love Hammond, May, and Clarkson.
Yeah.
They will be my background noise. noise.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's like with our videos, it's like it's background noise, and then I walk off because I don't have to. It's not that I haven't seen it before.
I love that guy.
It's mainly the fact that I lived through it. I know what happened.
It's like the
Just trying to get a views up.
it's like what's yeah. I was gonna compare it to something that we lived through, and then I drew a blank. We've lived through a lot of stuff, Kris, but I could not think of any of it.
There's fucking other guy.
I was gonna say the Holocaust. I'm like, no, we didn't live through the Holocaust.
No.
What other things have we lived through? It's like, there was the whole millennium craze, and then there was the war on terror, and 9/11, and all of these things that we've lived through. And my first go-to was, we lived through the Holocaust. Kris, we lived through the Holocaust. Okay, we're good. Obviously we didn't.
No.
Considering me, the oldest, is 29.
Fuck.
Geniuses.
We are, aren't we?
I am. I don't know about you.
I like to think I am. I know a lot about some stuff.
He knows a bit about some things.
Yeah.
But not colours.
Hey, fuck off.
We've been through this, Kris.
No. Well, we have, but I still don't agree with you.
There was an orange shirt. She agreed.
I had a bad memory, okay? Didn't say my memory was good.
It was one of our biggest arguments on colour.
It was.
What colour was our friend's shirt? It was orange. It was red. It was orange. It was red. That went on for 3 weeks until eventually we were just like, hey, what colour was that shirt you were wearing 3 weeks ago? And she's like, orange. And I was like, see, told you. And she's like, this is a weird conversation to be part of.
Yeah, no, because I don't even remember why we were having that conversation.
I think we were talking about how you didn't know colours, and you were like, I know colours, and you're like, see, her shirt is red, and I was like, no, her shirt's orange, you don't know colours.
We weren't, look, in my defense, we weren't looking at it.
Oh, fuck.
We weren't looking at it, and
I'm pretty sure
and I believe that night we were messing with her more than anything else, so I wasn't paying full attention to colours.
True, we were, but also at the same time,
that was good fun.
I was just kind of like, we were talking about how you didn't know colours, and your go-to was, I know colours, see? There you got the colour wrong.
No, I think I was asked what colour it was.
This guy, the guy that does paint for people. I want this colour paint. Yeah, here you go. This is the wrong colour. No, you wanted red.
No, I don't get those wrong.
Blue.
Thank you very much.
Red.
I don't get them wrong. What are you on about? No colour matches. They're right.
Look, here's your paint. I'm fairly sure you said you wanted it the same colour brown as comes out of the end of a baby. No, I said I wanted it nice and grey. Yeah, well, it's brown. Here you go.
Just chuck them all black and it's
Kris, the colour matcher.
No, that's not how you do a colour match.
No, you need the baby there.
Okay, and now we have to wait for it to do its thing.
This is a weird day.
That's done, okay.
I wonder... See, now I'm curious.
About?
If someone brought in a baby and said, I want my wall to be the same colour as this baby's leg.
No, it won't.
Damn it.
No, because your light shines through your skin, and it uses light to read it.
That's what I thought. You used lasers.
No, it's light.
Where the fuck was I getting lasers from? Also, lasers aren't light.
It's true, yes. No, but it uses light, but it's because... So if I've done it and tested how far off it'll actually be. It was nowhere near my skin color. That's probably closer to what it was coming out as.
Wow, that is weird.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, because
I just want to come and colour match a bunch of see-through stuff.
it won't work, but okay.
No, I want my paint to be the same colour as this window. That window is see-through, exactly.
There you go. It won't be paint. Oh no, it could be.
Water.
No, a neutral base is a lot more like a PVA if it's untinted.
There you go.
So it'll go on like a very milky white and then it'll dry clear.
Nice.
We get the complaint all the time. So, hey, dried clear. It's like, were you looking for white? Yes. Does it say white? Well, I don't know. I thought they were all just white. No. Have a look in this location. It's like, it says neutral.
Invisible paint is a thing.
In a matter of speaking, kinda.
You know what I find more interesting than that?
What's
I
that?
might be wrong again. But
Yeah.
for some reason, I'm remembering my time working at Bunnings.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing glass blocks. You know, like those glass blocks you get?
Yeah. I think.
I'm seeing them on a shelf. And then I'm going, wait, did we sell those?
I don't think so.
I think we did. I'm fairly sure, like, not a lot. But for some
Oh, well, we
reason,
definitely don't have them now.
You should talk to. You should ask Greg about that. Just say, Greg, did we ever sell those glass blocks like you would build a feature wall out of?
I mean, I'll see him tomorrow when he's shocked at me being there again.
Oh yeah, you worked on
Oh, as long as I actually go. We'll see how it is in the morning.
this guy.
That's what happens. We know it.
But no, because I was just suddenly thinking, I'm like, wait, did we used to sell glass blocks? I'm like, did we? That's crazy. And I'm
I
like,
don't think-
definitely
like,
just.
I never saw
I am now having this crazy thing of like me putting glass blocks up and being like, see-through, opaque, really opaque. And then I'm just like, wait, why am I? What?
Like, it must have been near when you started it.
It's fucked fine.
It would have had to have been, because I don't recall.
I remember the little fucking metal bits used to have that slap between them. But for some reason, that was just what I thought of, because I was thinking of you working on the shelves, and I was like, fucking those glass blocks were so dirty. And I was like, wait, what?
Wait, me working on the shelves?
Yeah.
As in doing a relay type thing?
No, just putting shit in shelves.
Oh, okay. Okay. Weird. I don't do that much right now.
Yeah, no, that's why it was this odd thought. But I was just, like, I was thinking, shelves, you on the shelves, then see-through, because you said the see-through pane. And then I was like, man, those fucking glass blocks were weird. I was like, wait, did we sell glass blocks?
Again.
Am I losing my mind?
And I was in flooring all the time. After you left. Yep.
I would have burnt you out.
Yeah, you weren't there to see me. Doesn't fucking matter.
Just petrol and fire. That'll get rid of a Kris.
It didn't work.
Oh shit, yeah. Everyone knows that Kris doesn't like being around fires because they aren't popular. Ah, fuck
What
fire.
are you talking about? I like fire.
I gotta get out of here.
I've been on fire before.
I gotta get out of here. I don't want to be anywhere near this thing.
I've got no problem with being near fire.
Same reason why Kris doesn't like rats or lakes. Because they are unpopular.
What the? Fine with lakes.
That's a community joke for you.
I haven't actually seen much of it.
Oh, well, Abed says to Troy, Abed says to the group, we're doing a project with a rat, but Troy won't help me because he's scared of rats. And he goes, I'm not scared of rats, I just don't want to be around them because they're unpopular, just like lakes.
Okay, whatever.
Because they're the things he's scared of. So you don't want to be around fire because it's unpopular. Not because you're scared of it, you just don't want to be around it because it's unpopular.
I'm fine with being around fire. I said I've been on fire and I'm still fine.
Oh, fuck fire. Go get out of here. Go get out of here. Don't want to be seen next to a
Oh,
fire.
no. Oh. No, I got no
Is Kris scared of
fire.
fires? No, he just doesn't like how unpopular they are. He's got his image to think about.
He's got his image. Yeah,
Oh.
everyone in this region is like, hey, let's have a fire.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Hey, it's like 20 degrees. You guys want to get around a bonfire? No, I don't want to get around a bonfire.
No, 20 degrees is a nice fucking
20
temperature.
degrees. It's fucking warm. Yeah, but it's night. Exactly. Yeah, but I'm wearing a jacket. Why are you wearing a jacket? Because it's fucking cold. It's 20 degrees.
Fuck off, you're
We're
an
having
idiot.
a bonfire. Fuck you.
Oh, don't worry, Leanne takes the jumper to work, specifically to wear it upstairs when she goes on break. She comes down and she's got to wear it for a bit till she warms up a bit.
It's 18 degrees. Yeah. Fucking gotta have two bonfires.
Yet there's me, I'm sitting up there and she's...
Although we're not much better. We had a fire the other night and it was fucking hot the other night.
It was. We were just trying to get rid of some shit.
we were just being pyromaniacs. We were just burning shit to get rid of it.
Yes. I'm fine with fire.
You want to say evidence?
No. What do you want about? No, but there's literally been times where Leanne and I have both been upstairs in the team room, and she's just like, God, it's cold in here. I'm like, what?
What?
I'm sweating? What the fuck are you on about?
It's fucking cold.
And she's wearing a jumper, telling me it's cold. Someone else walks in, it's like, oh, it's freezing in here. I'm like, what the? I'm fucking sweating. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Kris looked at the temperature. It's like, it's 22 degrees. It's fucking cold, right? It's cold.
Fuck, I don't even have my aircon set for 22.
No, I said 20.
Yes, I am. Except for 20, and it's like, that's still me shirtless and on the brink of sweating.
No, that's me under my blankets and being like, I'm warm now.
No, it's
then
not.
I'm like, okay, so I take off my blankets. I'm like, okay, I'm cooled down now. Blankets back on. I'm warm again.
God damn it. Fuck this.
I'm like, I have a brilliant plan. I'll lie next to where I was lying so that the bed is cooler. And then I do that, and I'm like, ha ha ha, wait, no, it's getting warm.
So like in winter last year, it was literally, there was a point where I was getting told it was cold, and I'm laying there thinking, fuck, do I need pants? It's hot in here.
Yeah, someone who like lives most of my life in Queensland in a pair of shorts, I'm pretty good. Yeah. Except for when I'm like going out and I wear jeans, and then
Yeah.
it's like I was at your place the other day in jeans, even though it was fucking hot.
Yeah, I changed my shirts that day because I was like, fuck this.
Drank so much fucking water.
Yeah.
I emptied your fucking damn water container.
Oh, so that's why it was empty.
Because I had like fucking 5.5 litres.
It's an 8-litre container.
Well, it wasn't full when I started.
Yeah, I'm aware.
But I just kept fucking drinking that. When you say you said you've never seen me drink water.
I
I
never even noticed.
Well, you didn't notice me standing at the fridge fucking pouring the water into the fucking cup and just being like, fuck, it's hot.
I mean, I was pretty out of it that day. Remember, I had 2 attacks.
Yeah, true that.
I was very out of it.
Yeah, I was just like, I was just guzzling it down because I was just like, fuck, it's hot. Jeans were a bad choice.
Like, there was literally a point where someone's like, where's Kris? And I'm just like laying on my bed, like, I'm fucking dying.
That was probably while I was playing both you and me in Cards Against Humanity, and boy, was you cleaning up at that point.
Yeah, it indeed was. But yes, that is the point.
What can I say? I'm good.
It's gonna say it.
I also didn't cheat. I also did not cheat. I never fucking swapped our cards around.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't.
I was never like, okay, I'll give Kris this one because those 2 cards go well, and I'll take one of his that goes. No, I was just like, fucking, this is Kris' card, this is my card. Fuck yeah, okay. Now look at Kris' hand. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, playing for Kris and me. I'm like, Kris just won like 4 hands. I'm like, yes, I'm very good.
I'm very good. I win for others.
Very good. Well, yeah. I think like in that thing, most of those hands, it was like mine and yours were the top 2, and I'm like, fuck, I outplayed myself.
Yes, you did.
Fuck. And I was like, Kris won this one. But like, wait, Kris isn't here. I'm like, yeah, but that was Kris' card. And they're like, wait, what? I'm like, yep.
And that's when they asked where I was. When they realised, oh shit, he's not here.
Wait, how long have you been playing for Kris? Like an hour now. You guys have not noticed.
It wasn't an hour, was it?
It was a fucking long time.
Fuck. Again, I was very out of it.
Fucking long time.
And that wasn't even as bad as the one I had on Sunday.
No.
That was fucking horrid. And I was driving.
Oh yeah. It was bad. Oh fuck,
No.
it's late. Fuck, I'm tired.
It is 10:20.
Another morning where I woke up at like 8:30.
Same here.
So this time it wasn't because some prick was at my house.
Yeah. That did happen.
That was last week.
Yes, it was.
Fuck. No.
Look, in my defense, no one was at home.
I woke up and I was just like, blah, blah, blah. And then I got an email. I was like, oh, I actually have to respond to this. Then I went back to bed and it was like 9 o'clock. And I was like, I've got to be up in an hour to go to the gym. So I lay there. I turned on my TV and I watched some shit on my TV. And then I was like, I'm not going back to bed. I'm sorry, I'm not going back to sleep. And I was like, it's fucking 9:15.
I mean, I was lying down. I didn't get out of my couch until
10:15. It was like 9:45. And I was like,
I was about 11:30. It was about 11:30 when I actually moved. I woke up at 8:30, but
yeah, no, as I said, I was like, I'll be about doing shit.
Fair.
And then I was just like, oh fuck, okay, what have I got to do? I've got to do this. And so I went and did that, went back to bed, lay there for 45 minutes watching shit on my TV, and I was just like, I'm not going back to sleep, and I've got 15 minutes until I actually have to be up to get ready for the gym. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to get ready for the gym and go downstairs. So I did that.
That's pretty much what I did.
And then I went to the gym.
Yeah. As did I. Fuck, it sucked.
And then I came home. I can't even remember what I did. Oh. Fuck. fuck yeah, so I played some NBA, posted a video, went to work, came home, ate a fuck ton of dinner.
No.
Had some Star Wars and did a podcast.
Yeah.
It's been a busy day.
Yeah, very. Mine, not so busy. I went to the gym and went home and watched anime.
Yep.
Then eventually got ready and came here. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I keep it simple.
Wednesdays, man. Wednesdays are a big day.
Oh, yeah. It's just, this is the week where I've got no appointments, so it worked out well. Yeah. And I thought I'd be able to sleep in. No.
Yeah, that happens. I'm hoping for a sleep in tomorrow. Maybe like 10:30, getting up and being like, oh, I gotta edit that podcast. I'll come edit the podcast.
You meant to start work at 6:30?
And then I'll go to work and, oh fuck, what time do I work tomorrow? I'll probably have to leave here. I'm going to leave here about 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Get back after 8.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And then just, fucking probably play some NBA and watch some, the Grand Tour. And then on Friday I'll get up at probably like 11 o'clock. Because it's Friday, I got fuck all to do.
Supposed to start at 8:30.
Put this up on the internet. Spend a couple minutes making the thumbnail because you know I just kind of punch them out these days. And then
I suppose I keep saying I'm supposed to start at a certain time.
yes, I've noticed that.
I don't. I think I've been on time
What do I
3
do on
times in
Friday?
the last month.
Fuck. I definitely work on a Friday,
Okay.
so that'll happen.
You upload a video.
Yeah, that'll be the podcast.
Yeah.
Then I'll probably just play some NBA and watch the Grand Tour.
Well, you can get some practice on the room. The room 2.
I don't cheat. And then I'll come home after work, answer some tough mathematical questions. That's at work.
Yeah.
And then probably watch Vox Machina.
That's right. I should probably chuck that on. I mean, I've been been meaning to start reading a book, but I keep not going.
Fuck reading. It's for chumps.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No.
No. It's like reading instructions and stuff that's kind of pointless.
No, I'm just gonna like fucking. I don't really read pop culture stuff.
Fair.
Like, I used to read comics. I don't anymore.
Yeah.
Just one because it became so fucking hard to do it. There's not many places that.
Still make good comics.
I was gonna say not many places that sell, like you can get your hands on comics. Yeah.
Pretty much just Millennium.
Yeah, and I don't really. I didn't used to buy them. I used to just fucking go to a library and fucking read them.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to actually own the comics.
Whereas Nick does, so he buys a shit ton.
Yeah, no, my thing was like I only fucking really like some series, so I liked like the Batman Dark Metal. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to have to buy all the stuff for it, so I was just like, read the stories at the fucking library.
Well, there is apps you can get. A lot of them I think is subscription based, but where you can
and the other thing is that I'm just again, as you kind of hit on earlier, fucking a lot of the stories in comics are going downhill.
Yeah,
because we can't just have good stories. We've got to push agendas.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And in our eyes, that ruins the story.
Yes. It doesn't matter if the story gets ruined or we destroy a character that you really liked, as long as our agenda gets pushed.
Yeah.
No, but more importantly, I was just like, so I kind of fell off reading comics.
Fair.
And I was only really reading DC comics because I was reading.
Yeah.
What was I reading? I was reading Dark Metal.
Yes.
I was reading. What's his name? I don't know.
There's a lot of him. There's a lot of he's.
I'm almost saying. Fuck.
Describe.
Shit.
What's he look like?
Hold on, I'm gonna look him up. His name's Scott Free.
Scott Free.
Scott Free.
No, fuck, I don't know anything on the name.
I'm looking it up because I cannot remember his name, but I was reading his new series because that was fucking awesome.
Okay.
Scoot. DC, Scott Free. Mr. Miracle. I was reading the new Mr. Miracle stuff.
Yeah.
Which was fucking awesome. And I was like, oh, that's some good stuff. And then, yeah, I just never found anything else that was quite as good as I was hoping for. And I don't really feel the need to go back and read old comics that I've already read before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When it comes to like that kind of stuff, I don't read it. When it comes to like books based on TV shows and stuff, I don't fucking read it. When it comes to TV shows based on books, I don't fucking read it. I refuse to read Game of Thrones.
I still can't get behind it properly. I've watched.
I want to go back and read some of the classics. I want to go back and read a series of unfortunate events. Back from
never read that.
I have read some of it, but it's like I think it's something like 13 books or some shit like that. So I want to go back and read them all. I was like, I never finished that series, and that kind of annoys me that I never finished it.
Yeah.
And I just want to like read some more of Tolkien's stuff, like
fair.
Get some of his other works.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably thinking about going on to a few biographies.
Okay.
And some of the classics that I've just never read that I should probably get around to reading because they're classics. Literature classics.
True.
So
I've thought about that. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Let me just go through the books I have first.
I think I'd like to go for Tolstoy's Love and War. I think that'd be a good one. It's fucking long.
Yeah, true.
I haven't read The Witcher either, even though one might think that I would love that, but I love the games. I love the world.
Well, let me know if you want to read them. I have them.
I hear the stories aren't actually that great, though.
Yeah, I did read a tiny bit of like the third book so far, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, the first two, which are the ones that are linked to the series, which they pretty much just pulled and say, yep, that's the series.
Yeah.
They haven't really, they didn't take a lot out from what I could tell.
Yeah.
They had an actual story.
Yes.
Yes, it jumped around like the series did, because it was trying to follow 3 different fucking characters.
As it does.
The first book mostly followed Geralt. Second one, I think, more follows Yennefer.
Right.
But Ciri's in amongst it. Or her stuff's in amongst it.
Yeah.
Then it goes to, I think I said the third book, I believe, is the one where it actually starts what you described, which was the story being told by someone else who was nearby. Yeah.
I heard there was a witch slayer. Yes, I was actually in the town when he was in the forest killing the monster. Let me tell you what I was doing. Can you tell me about the monsters? No,
I wasn't there.
No one was there because he was killing monster. Which that's a fair point. That is a fair point.
Yeah.
However, it'd be better if the stories were told from Geralt's point of view.
Yes. Like they did in the first two.
That's better.
I'll let you know how much they do it when I get to actually reading it.
That's probably hilarious.
Because
that's the big thing that I heard about those. I was just like, it's an odd way to tell a story, especially a story that is actually good.
So far out of
with a really likable character, and like I know the whole thing is that Geralt is only likable because he's a bit of a dick.
Yes,
but he's a bit of a dick trying to do the best he can for everyone around him.
Yes. But like, because I haven't quite finished the second book yet, just because I haven't picked it up in ages. But with that, so far I think I've read one chapter where I haven't seen it yet. So it's one thing that isn't in the series, or it's at least not in there yet. So
was
that's a lot of sounds.
What else is on your reading list? You said you're going to try and read something.
Well, I was thinking I Am Number 4, that series. Because like I've seen the movie and like a lot of people said the book's a lot better. I'm like, I'll try the book.
You know what I read that was a lot better than the movie, and I found it funny because this was years and years ago. The City of Ashes, Shadowhunter stuff.
Oh yeah.
Books, they were young. They were like young adult nonsense.
Yeah.
so nothing brilliant, but the books were okay. And the movie, I went and watched it because I read the first book, because I was like, oh, I'll read the book and see if it's worth going and seeing the movie. Read the book, the movie. I was like, okay, yeah, it might be worth going to see the movie. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
The movie was nothing like the book and rubbish.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, the book and the movie are so dissimilar that what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue reading the book series. Read the book series. Came home and my little sister was like, yeah, it's the best movie ever. I'm like, okay, well, that is a lie.
That is very much a fucking lie.
That is a lie.
Holy shit.
I'm going to give you a book because the book is better than the movie.
Holy shit.
Like, and the book goes into all of this shit that really the movie, like, just fucking glosses over. And it's just like...
Which is annoying when they do that a lot.
Fuck, it was so funny. Because, like, I got back and I was like, yeah, I went and saw this movie. It was pretty shit. So, but I read the book beforehand and the book was average okay. So I was like, I'm going to read this book series. And then my mother was just like, yeah, it was the best movie ever. I was like, okay, that's a strong opinion. We will be revisiting this once you've seen some good movies.
Once you've seen some good movies. Like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
There are a lot of
other than that, like I occasionally read series based on TV, but...
Yeah.
Speak of the devil.
Yes.
We are.
We're
talking about that time that you said City of Ashes was the best movie ever. Told you we'd revisit that.
Yep.
Yeah. I also used to read manga a bit, but again, that's something that's just like... It's,
honestly never... Well, I started reading some, but I just haven't finished it.
I read all of Full Metal Panic.
Yep.
I read Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
At least up to like a point.
Yeah, just don't worry about finishing that.
Best movie ever is Twilight.
Oh,
God,
fuck.
that's actually staying in now.
Oh, yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh, fuck.
So many better movies.
City of Ashes, best movie ever. Yeah, well, at least she doesn't deny it.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. No, yeah, so I will occasionally read series and I'm like, oh yeah, this series has an interesting premise, even if it is rubbish fucking teen books. I'm like, if it's got an interesting premise, I'm there to see how you play out this interesting premise. Because sometimes even teen rubbish writers are better than the movie writers.
True. I started trying to read the manga Fairy Tail, the 100-Year Quest.
Yeah.
Haven't gone far into it yet.
No, it's just it's one of those things that's hard to get. Like, I know a bookstore where you can buy it, but the thing is, it's like...
Oh, QBD Books has it.
Yeah.
I know they've got it. I've got to order it in.
Yeah, that's the point. Like, it's... So when I was in Sydney, you could walk into a bookstore and, like, they'd have a bunch of manga. Like,
yeah,
I love it.
They've got a bunch there. They've got, like, 3-4 stands of just manga, which is good, but
the problem is it's very slapdash, what they've got. Like, I want to go in one day and get the full Full Metal Alchemist series.
You'll have to order it, yeah.
No, they carry that one in stock.
Ah, well, it's just whether or not they've got all of it. Because they do actually carry a 100-Year Quest in stock, but it's only like 2 or 3 of the chapters. But it's like it's not the first chapter. It's not the third chapter.
That was my problem with reading it. It's quite... Unless you've got a place where you know they carry all this kind of stuff, like a comic book store or something.
Well, I started reading it online.
And I didn't have a comic book... Like, I had a comic book store that I occasionally go to in Sydney, near a board game store I'd occasionally go to.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, there's somewhere in Brisbane that has it. Like, there's a store.
The problem is that...
I figure out where it was in the store.
You pay a premium for those stores, and you're like, oh... But, so you can go into a bookstore and pick it up, but the bookstores just are so slapdash. Like, the one in Sydney that I'd usually go to had the entire Full Metal Alchemist series. Yeah. And, like, for all of the books, it was something like fucking... I think it was something like $10 a book. So it was fucking good value. And I was just like, holy shit. The only problem
because I think manga tends to be like $10 to $15.
Yeah. I was like, the only issue was how many volumes there were, because otherwise I'd be like, snap.
Well, it's like One Piece. Same thing. There's just so many of them.
And that's the other problem with it. It's like it's like, oh yeah, I'd love to collect this, but it's like, oh god, that's a money drain on you.
Well, even Hunter x Hunter, it's got fucking over 1,000 issues.
So like, I used to read a bit of manga, but I read less now because I'm just like,
just fair.
I just don't have time.
Yeah.
Like it's a bit of like sitting down and reading a manga is nice, but it's or a comic or but it's a book I do have time for because I generally do that when I'm lying in bed. But it's like
fair.
You know,
I can't even say that I do it just when I'm lying down because I'm almost constantly lying down lately.
yeah. Well, it kind of depends because I think what I'm currently reading is Dave Grohl's autobiography.
Okay.
But when I say I'm currently reading that, I've been reading that for a year because I read like the first like 20 pages. And then I put it down, and then I don't pick it up for like a month, and then I read the first 20 pages because I'm like,
I don't remember what happened.
I've forgotten everything that I read. And then I put it down because it's like after reading 20 pages, I'm like, yep, that's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to sleep.
I don't know how people do it.
I actually used to. I was one of those people that fucking would be like, I'm reading a book, and then it's like, holy fuck, I've got 100 pages to go. Oh, it's fucking 2 in the morning. I've only got 100 pages to go.
Yeah, no, so what I mean is like,
sleep at like 3:30 in the morning.
I know people who are like, they pick up a book to read to go to sleep.
Oh.
Because it actually, like, Samani's one of them. She says she reads every night, but it's like, she gets tired very quickly, but I'm the person that's like, no, if it's interesting, I will read for hours.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like, I don't get tired.
The reason I haven't been doing that with the Dave Grohl one is because I hop in bed, turn on my AC, turn on the TV, pick up the book, read 20 pages, look at the clock and go like, oh, it's fucking 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, I shouldn't start reading this now.
No.
Put it down, and then forget it. And then about a month later, I pick it back up and go, oh, it's fucking I shouldn't read this. I'm 20 pages in, yeah. I'll pick that up later.
Yeah.
And then a month later, and then it's just like, okay, let me 20, but it's fucking 3 in the morning. I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
So you get 20 pages in, and you just go, holy shit, I should actually read. I should sit down and read.
Yeah.
Darcy, what was this book about? Well, I don't know, but the first 20 pages, I read that like 1,000 times.
Yes. Before you even decided to give up.
But yeah, so that's why I sorted my Amazon list the other day because I was just like, fuck it, I'm sorting my Amazon list because I just have one list with everything that I wanted in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck this, I'm sorting my Amazon list. DVDs, like collect DVD set top.
Well, you can actually create different lists. I've never looked.
Okay, this guy doesn't know shit.
I've only just started using Amazon this year. Fuck.
So like all the DVD collections and stuff that I want, like, you know, like the Futurama series or all those kind of stuff that I'm chasing. Where
I've just got a whole heap of tabs open for the books.
Yeah. For like all of the fucking series that I like, all the series I'm chasing, and movies and shit.
Yeah.
DVD. So I moved all of them into a thing labeled DVD. So if I'm like, I'm gonna buy one of my series, which one do I want?
Fair.
Get it, put it on my shelf, be happy. Stuff related to filming and editing stuff.
Yeah.
Chuck that under one called work related shit. So microphones, fucking that fucking red box I want with 8 connections.
Yes.
That's in there. Things for microphones, cables, fucking cameras and all that kind of shit. All in there.
Makes sense.
Fucking boom arms and shit like that. Stuff that you can swivel microphones in front of you. All that under work related shit.
Yep.
My shopping list. So stuff that I'm actually looking at buying, and if someone's like, hey, do you want anything? It's like, this is my shopping list, look at that.
Okay.
And then my other one is books. And it's like, when I get in the mood, I'm like, oh, I want to get this book. I type it into Amazon, and I chuck it in my books list. So now it's like, what do I want to buy? What do I want to look at and make sure it's on my list? I got my work-related shit. I got fucking DVDs. I got books. And I got all my other shit. And that's like
Makes
stuff
sense.
like those boots and all that kind of shit that I was trying to do.
Yeah.
So that's how I sorted out my Amazon list, which is a little bit like sorting out your life.
I mean, in a sense, yeah.
So my life is full of less mess now.
No, I've actually.
If I want to look at, if I'm like, I'm in the mood to buy a book, I no longer have to go through all of my shit and be like, oh yeah, I did want a 3D printer.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right.
That's also under work related shit.
It makes sense.
Because I'm not buying a 3D printer until this works. Because then I'll be able to print all of my stuff. Mainly stuff to prank Kris. Mainly stuff to annoy Kris. I'm going to
Good
make a whole
luck.
bunch of little clips so I can clip everything of yours to the ceiling.
How are you going to clip it to the ceiling?
By making a clip that stabs a hole through the ceiling.
Okay, fair, but it's like everything of mine wouldn't it have enough weight that'll just fall. So you'd have to be more than just something that'll stab in. It'd have to be stab in and sort of hook.
I am a man who duct taped 2 steel cap boots above someone's head.
Yeah, that's not hard
There they fell.
though. You're good. That would have been hilarious.
And you know why? Because the ceiling was a spray-on ceiling.
Oh,
So it was like this, but then they sprayed shit over the top of it to make it more fire retardant.
yeah.
And so we were duct taping all of his shit to the roof, and we're like, is this gonna stay or is this shit just gonna fall off? And then we've got his steel cap boots and like duct taped them above his pillow. And he walked in and was like, I'm just fucking leaving all this shit. And then in the night, that one fell and landed right next to him. He was like, you bastards.
That's fucking gold.
We were just like, we are actually surprised it lasted 4.5 hours.
Shocking.
Honestly, we thought it was going to fall after we put it up.
Yeah.
It didn't. And then we went into his room. There was a few patches of the spray on ceiling missing. And they're like, what happened to the ceiling? We're like, fuck if we know. Yeah, that's some weird patchy ceiling shit. Pencils were the other ones that we'd taped a fuck ton of pencils.
They would have stayed.
Because he had so many, and we're just like, you know how you get those ideas, you're like, we are going to tape all of your pencils to the roof. And then they've got like 30, and so you tape 1, you tape 2, you tape 3, then you just grab a handful and tape that handful. That's what we were doing.
Yeah, no, that's right.
So,
Except I don't think I would have gotten annoyed with it. I would have just done all 30.
yeah.
'Cause
No, you see, the thing is, like, it's not so much annoyed as it starts drawing your time that you need to do other things, like
Yeah, true.
steel cap boots, his
Yeah.
clothes.
Fuck.
We're thorough.
That's good. Good. That actually
Because
is
remember,
quite
we're the guys who spend like 4 hours fucking foiling someone's room.
Yeah. That's
Only for him to rip it down in 2 hours. No, sorry, 5 minutes.
That's
It took
fine.
him 5 minutes, but it was like, what are you guys doing? Foiling Dookie's room. Really?
Yeah.
And this is like, where it was like, fucking, who was it? So it was a formal dinner night, which is like an important thing because you'd go to a fancy dinner all suited up, and then you'd have to go and listen to a speech. But me and Nick were like, we can't go to the speech, and like our fucking floor tutor was just like, why can't you go to the speech? We're like, we're busy. He's like, busy doing what? We're like, foiling Dookie's room. He's like, what? Weren't you doing that before dinner? We're like, yeah, we're only like a third of the way done. He's like, go. Thank you, Jack.
Solid. Legend.
And then they all came back and it was like, we are still working. And they're like, okay, now we're going. It's like, come on, guys, it's coffee club time, which is like an hour later after the dinner thing. We're like, we're almost done. And they're like, okay, so coffee club's going to be outside Dookie's room today. So they're all like standing in a circle around as me and Nick are in Dookie's room, foiling shit. Like, so we're just, we're just having a chat. And everyone's like, why are we doing? Oh, nice work, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Oh,
You've made this all worth it by saying good job.
no, what made it worth it was
Is the sigh when he got back?
absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's the best thing.
When he was gone for 2 days and he came back and we didn't even know he'd come back until someone went, oh, hey Dookie, and me and Nick are sitting in my room playing NBA. Halfway down the hall, we hear, hey Dookie, and we're like, holy shit, that was so-and-so from his room. That means Dookie is like 3 steps from his door. We both pop our heads out. He opens the door and just goes, and that sigh was audible down the hall. And where it's like,
Yes.
fucking nailed it. And it's just like, why do you guys do this to me? We're like, yeah, we're the worst.
Oh man, it's the
Actually,
best reaction.
I believe it's exactly what it were. There's first years, and we went, yeah, we're the worst. You know, there's first years, right? You can prank them. We do. It's just your fun.
Yeah, it's like you give us that sigh every time.
No first years ever made an audible sigh.
No.
Like,
So that's all you need. All you need is an audible sigh. And anyone who says different is a fucking idiot.
it was, as I said, 4 hours of work, about $120. 5 minutes for him to pull down, but worth every goddamn second.
Oh, yes.
Worth every goddamn second. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Good times. Great reactions. Anyway,
Short and sketchy.
I could do it to Jordan. I could. I'd have to buy all the fucking tin foil in fucking Rockhampton, but I'd foil his fucking house. It'd also need to be going for like a week and a half. Next time he's in Adelaide working on a power plant, I'm just fucking foiling the whole thing.
Record it! Do a time lapse and everything, and then just reaction when he gets home.
Hey guys, day one of the foiling. We're starting in the bathroom. Fuck, there's a fuck ton of foil in here. Because also the way we foil is we wrap each.
No, we're gonna leave the bathroom to last. I still need to use it.
Oh fuck! Yeah, but you don't need to use his stuff, and I need to wrap each individual piece that he
I
owns.
mean, true, yeah, good point.
Every goddamn plate, every knife and fork.
I need to use those. Okay, we're gonna leave one plate, one knife, one fork.
Oh fuck! That's how we roll.
Yeah.
That's how we roll in Sydney. We foil all your shit.
And the day he's supposed to get back is when we finish everything else. Like the stuff I actually do need to use.
Oh fuck! That's how we roll. As I said, like everyone was like, it'd be so much quicker if you were like not foiling every individual item. We're like, yes,
It would be. I don't care.
well, yes, it would. However, have you ever seen an electric razor wrapped in foil? No, you have.
There you have.
Do you know how long this took to do? No, probably about 30 seconds. Do you know how long it'll take to undo? No, neither do I. But I don't care because he has to do it.
Yes. Because I'm not.
It's like,
And if he doesn't do it, he's just sleeping with it.
this is Doogie's life. Although we did wrap one of his things, and we're like, okay, so now this looks like a giant silver dildo. Like,
Perfect.
what we shall do with this is put it right in the middle of his desk.
That's good. I like that. That's pretty good.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Then you should have just started grabbing a couple of things
Oh,
and
man.
just making more.
No, well, the other thing we did, that was our piece de resistance, was when we wrapped his fucking alarm clock.
Yeah.
His brand new alarm clock that I was really impressed with. I then got my like little fucking X-Acto knife and cut just a little enough out so you could see the numbers still.
Yes.
It was like, there was just silver everything. Like, middle of the night, moonlight shining in, everything silver, except the carpet, of course, because we couldn't do that. We didn't have time.
It'd be a little bit more difficult to keep
It
still.
wouldn't stay there. It
No.
wouldn't stay there. We did try. We're not...
I mean, if you had mats, that's fine. That works.
No, just carpet. Full carpet.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I was like, we did try. We're not dummies. We did try it, but we were like, with movement and stuff, it'll just rip and tear and break what we... And because we'd foiled the walls as well. Because they were easy to foil. You just tape them at the top.
Oh, yeah, cool.
We were like, it'll also rip the wall stuff. No, we didn't want that.
No.
So, no, the floor wasn't done, but everything else, silver. Except these tiny little red numbers. You just like walk in and his room is reflective and everyone's just like, this was impressive. We're like, we do good work.
Yes.
The bed was particularly impressive. Wrapped his pillow, tucked a little bit of foil under the... The bed was impressive.
Oh, yeah, that would have been.
Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us once again. As always, I've been Darcy, joined by Kris.
Yes.
If you like the video, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And we'll catch you next time. See you
You're not
later.
even looking at the camera.
No, I'm looking at me.
Yeah, I know you are.
Because he's handsome. Oh, he's handsome. That's because I don't. Oh, shit, son.
Oh my god, it's my soul. It's everywhere.
Oh, shit.
And now it's just back there.
Oh, shit.
I know, right?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And I miss you. And I need you. She actually changed it from that. That's what it was originally in the song, but she just felt it took you out of the mood of the song.
Disappointing.
And now I wonder. It is what it do. Isn't that an odd statement?
It's what it do.
It is what it do.
Is that the
I
right?
fucking looked into it again. I fucking went and looked into it.
Hey, Darcy.
Oh, fuck. I knew that was coming, dude. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you should have.
I should feel bad about